Hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube classes. It's Divya here with class 8 physics. So we were on our chapter number 4 energy. We have seen till the types of energy, that is kinetic energy and potential energy, and we have seen the question answers of all these topics also. Now we are coming to the next topic in your chapter, that is energy conservation, that is conservation from potential energy into kinetic energy. Here you are going to have an important law, that is law of conservation of energy. See, you cannot create any new form of energies, isn't it? Or whatever energies is present, you cannot destroy it also. But only one thing you can do. One form of energy can be converted to another form of energy. That you have already seen in your class 7, isn't it? You have learnt a long table also there. See, in a dynamo, what is the conversion of energy, or in a mic or a microphone, or in terms of running a car, or in running a fan, or burning coal, what is the energy conversion from which form of energy to which form of energy? This you have already learned it in your 7th standard, isn't it? So that is the only thing you can do with energy. You cannot create an energy, or nor you can destroy an energy. You can only convert it from one form to another. So like this you have learned it in your 7th standard. Same thing you are going to learn it as a law, that is law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transformed from one form to another. So when you come to this topic, see, same as that of your 7th standard, you are having a number of conversion from one form to another. All you have to learn it here also, because in the examination you can get questions for writing the energy transformations of the following. So whatever is being asked, you can write it. So many are given here in your 8th standard also. You learn the same thing as such you have learned it in your 7th standard. Okay. Now one or two examples we can see. See, this is the case of a simple pendulum, isn't it? So simple pendulum, it is going to have a central position or rest position. So when you move the pendulum, you will be having two extreme positions here, isn't it? So at the central point, see, when it is moving, when it comes to the central point, rest position, no height is there. So that it is having only kinetic energy. And what about in the extreme positions? See, once it reaches the extreme position, it rests for a microsecond and then it is coming back. At a particular height, it will have only potential energy, isn't it? But when you consider the overall energy in all the three places, the total energy will always remain the same. But in some cases, see, in the center maybe in as kinetic energy, or in the extremes maybe as potential energy. But always the total energy, when you consider, it will remain the same only. Isn't it? Now, here you are having the case of a ball that is falling freely. See, at the particular height here, before you drop the ball, at a height it will be having only potential energy, isn't it? Now, when you drop the ball, if you take any positions at the in between the ground and the height, see, at that position it is having both height also, it is moving also. So it will have both potential energy and also kinetic energy, isn't it? Now once the ball reaches the ground, what happens? No height is there, so it will be having only kinetic energy. But when you go for calculating the energy in all these three places, or a b c points, the total energy means the sum of potential energy and the kinetic energy, that will remain the same. Okay, total energy will always remain the same. Now you are having an example for the production of hydroelectricity also in your textbook, isn't it? The same as you have learned it in your 7th standard. See, when the water stored in a dam, which is having potential energy, once you open the dam and allow the water to flow, potential energy will be converted to kinetic energy, and due to that the turbine will rotate, so that the armature or whatever for producing electricity, that will also start working, and hence you will get your electrical energy, isn't it? So that is potential energy is being converted to kinetic energy. Okay, so these are all with your law of conservation of energy, isn't it? So what you are going to do is, see, law of conservation statement as such you are going to learn it. Don't change your sentence. Laws I told you already. Then what you're having is your examples. Go through the examples properly. So energy transformation, you're having a lot of transformation given in your textbook, that which energy is being transformed to which form of energy. So that also you have to learn. This is all about your law of conservation of energy or conservation of potential energy into kinetic energy. So with this I am going to wind up with today's topic. Now we are having a topic power left, which we will see in the next class. Okay, thank you children, stay safe.